America on Two Wheels is brought to you by G.N. Gonzalez, America's oldest family-owned motorcycle dealership. For all your power sports needs, come to G.N. Gonzalez. Also brought to you by the Iron Warriors Motorcycle Club, sponsors of the annual Blessing of the Bikes, April 18th, 2015 in Denham Springs. And by Livingston Parish. Come visit, kick back your heels, and stay a while. We'll be glad to see you.
The state of Louisiana is divided into 64 parishes, or counties, but there's one parish that's known simply as the Parish, and that's St. Bernard Parish, a place that's rich in history, culture, and food. And oh yeah, great fishing. And it's our next stop on our Bayou Country tour. Just arrived at the camp in the Parish for a few days of rest and relaxation, and from what I hear, some great fishing. I'm so excited, I can't wait to get out on the water. More coffee. I'm gonna take my coffee on the... We're going on a boat or a ship? Or a yacht? Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna take my coffee and kick back and enjoy the ride. This is a lot of fish. I think I can catch more than that. Clean, but I may need some help cleaning that many. This is what I want to catch. I want to catch this like this one. This is a bull red, he said. I want to catch a big one like that. I'm not even sure I could lift that. Good morning, Captain Casey.
How you doing this morning?
I'm
You
good.
ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go catch the fish.
Let's catch the big ones.
You're going to do that.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. First where's the, do we have a rear view mirror? I want to make sure the fish see me coming.
There you go.
All right. I'm good to go. I want one that I'm just like isn't bending my pole. I just have to wrestle it. It takes all my strength. Okay. I want one that big. I want to have to battle it for hours to land it.
Ooh, I don't know if we're going to go that far.
Well, as much time as we have anyway. It'll have to give up at some point.
Instead of hours, can you set her 5-10 minutes maybe?
Yeah, that should wear me out. Are the fish that are they hungry that early?
You got what they call a morning bite and an evening bite.
Oh, what time's the evening bite? That would be kind of more my
Like the
speed.
last 2 hours before dawn.
About cocktail time.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah, I'd just like to come sit out here. This is so nice and quiet. Oh my God.
You'd have to go out. This is nothing. You need to go out further out to the islands. You'd love it out there.
This is wonderful.
You get out on a sand beach and you can walk for miles.
Really? Oh, how fun.
Just make sure this is up right here where you can grab the string with your
Right,
finger.
okay, I remember that.
Put
And
this
I felt
back.
that.
And then you just let it go. And once it
Where is
hits,
There we go, okay.
once it hits, you just flip it back. And every so often, you see how, make sure that thing pops like that.
Okay.
Watch, I'm gonna get another one more fish with you. If it goes under, remember.
Oh, it went under.
Get him,
Oh
TW,
my
get him.
Oh my gosh.
Get him.
Oh, jeez,
Come on, TW, come on.
oh my gosh.
Go down with it, now come on.
Woo! Oh my
Look
God.
at that. These are on the floor.
Oh my God, sorry. I was too excited. Oh.
TW.
Oh gosh. Oh my God. I can't even turn this thing.
Reel.
Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh my gosh.
You got your bull.
Oh my goodness.
Way to go.
He is like, oh my goodness. Oh, wear him out. He's look. Every time I pull him in, he pulls me back out. My gosh. This thing must weigh 1,000 pounds.
The number you want on.
Oh my goodness. Don't you run again. I got nothing left.
Let's go run again. Let it get close to the boat.
Boy, this line has to be strong for something this big. No, you can't. You can't, mister.
On the road.
Oh my gosh.
Got it.
Oh my God, look at the size of that thing. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, no wonder. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, that has to be 1,000 pounds. Look at that. He's a beauty though. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
All right?
I am whipped. Okay, that's the end of my fishing day. Thank goodness Captain Casey's here to hold it up for me.
You can't hold no more.
No, my goodness, my arm is worn out. Oh my gosh. This was a great fishing trip. I enjoyed it. The weather was perfect. I had a great guide. I mean, it was just a beautiful day for fishing. And what better place to do it? I mean, I didn't know all this was out here. It's just wonderful. And the fish were biting. Boy, I couldn't ask for more than that. And right at the very end was a big one. just to end the day. Ah, very successful. Now I just need somebody to clean them and cook them.
Plan to celebrate the 2015 riding season with the Iron Warriors annual Blessing of the Bikes, presented by the Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau. Come join your friends and riding buddies on Saturday, April 18th, 2015 at the Magnolia Truck Plaza in Denham Springs. It's Louisiana's biggest free one-day bike event. It's not too soon to start planning to attend the annual Iron Warriors Blessing of the Bikes. Mark your calendars now. Saturday, April 18th, 2015 in Denham Springs.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone. As huge supporters of motorcycle awareness and rider safety, Peak Performance encourages everyone to eliminate all possible distractions while driving and riding. We hope you never need our services, but if your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name. Using state-of-the-art facilities and equipment and the most innovative therapies available, our professional staff will get you pain-free in the quickest, safest manner possible. Peak Performance Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game of life.
Cajun Gonzalez, Baton Rouge's top spot for more than 75 years, carrying the best with brands like Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, ATVs, street bikes, off-road, power equipment, and more. If it's fun and excitement you want, we've got it. Shop online or stop by the capital city's largest showroom. Great deals at great prices every day. Cajun Gonzalez, it's how you roll.
Hey, it's Eric Edwards with the Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau. The roads are heating up, the water's heating up, so bring your motorcycle or your boat and explore all of Livingston Parish. Be sure to go to Denham Springs, check out our award-winning Antique District, and shop the mini shops right there by Bass Pro. Lots of roads to travel right here in Livingston Parish and over 400 miles of great navigable waterways. So make sure you check out all the great events at visitlivingstonparish.com. Come see us in Livingston Parish.
Create a look that will last a lifetime. Choose your wardrobe for that special day at After 5, the Tuxedo Company. After 5, the Tuxedo Company, 10510 Airline Highway. Ask about our antique Rolls-Royce service for your wedding.
Off we go. Another gorgeous day in St. Bernard Parish. Well, my fishing trip had been successful, so day 2 was going to be devoted to learning more about this beautiful place. They call St. Bernard Parish New Orleans' most historic neighbor, and there's a really good reason. Although it's located right next door to Louisiana's most famous city, St. Bernard Parish is rich in a culture, history, and tradition all its own. Most of us think of New Orleans as French. St. Bernard, however, is anything but French. In fact, it was settled by Spanish-speaking Canary Islanders and named for the patron saint of Spanish governor Bernardo de Galvez. I was curious how a place so near New Orleans could be so different. So I stopped in at the Los Islenos Museum to learn more about the history and culture of the place most people call the parish.
Hi, TW. How are you today?
Great.
All right.
So looking forward to this tour.
Okay, well, come on in and I'll start the tour with you inside.
Right.
The exhibit on the right as we go in the museum is going to be about the Canary Islands, how they lived then up until today. These costumes which you see here, they are costumes that they used in festivals and things like that, and fiestas, you know, in the Canary Islands. They represent, sometimes they represent different islands, sometimes they represent different villages. This pottery which you see down here is called Guanche pottery. Guanches was the indigenous people of the Canary Islands. Their main way of making a living was trapping muskrat, which you see some pictures here. These boats were very slow, so they would go out there in the month of November and burn the marsh and then get it ready for trapping. And we'd live out there till March, till the trapping season was over with.
This is Los Islenos Museum Complex. The facility consists of 9 historic and reconstructed buildings, a nature trail, and 22 acres of wetlands. And of course, it lies along the banks of Bayou. The purpose of the complex is to interpret the history and the cultural identity of the Canary Islanders, colonists from Spain, who settled in Louisiana between 1778 and 1783 and founded the parish of St. Bernard in 1780. We want to interpret the island people. We want to explain their origin in the islands, and then we want to explain also here how their cultural identity evolved after their arrival here.
The Islenos also played an important role in one of the biggest historical events to take place in this region, the Battle of New Orleans. Ironically, the Battle of New Orleans should more accurately be called the Battle for New Orleans, since it was fought south of the city in Chalmette. On a cold and foggy January in 1815, a well-trained invading British army was soundly defeated by General Andrew Jackson's collection of militia, hunters, and trappers. America's future was assured, and Jackson went on to become president.
The story of the Battle of New Orleans is extremely interesting, important battle, probably one of the most historic battles in American history. It changed America. It's very important to preserve battlefields, areas of significant culture, and places that talk about the American spirit and the American way of life. It is the story of the United States. And if this is not preserved, people will not remember the sacrifices that people had almost 200 years ago.
It's pretty incredible. I hadn't really heard all the history and didn't even know this national park was here. And it's a beautiful place to visit, and lots of information, a beautiful house here that was built. It just amazes me that all of this stuff was back in the 1800s and it still survived.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone. As huge supporters of motorcycle awareness and rider safety, Peak Performance encourages everyone to eliminate all possible distractions while driving and riding. We hope you never need our services, but if your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name. Using state-of-the-art facilities and equipment and the most innovative therapies available, our professional staff will get you pain-free in the quickest, safest manner possible. Peak Performance Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game of life.
Plan to celebrate the 2015 riding season with the Iron Warriors annual Blessing of the Bikes, presented by the Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau. Come join your friends and riding buddies on Saturday, April 18th, 2015 at the Magnolia Truck Plaza in Denham Springs. It's Louisiana's biggest free one-day bike event. It's not too soon to start planning to attend the annual Iron Warriors Blessing of the Bikes. Mark your calendars now. Saturday, April 18th, 2015 in Denham Springs.
Hey, it's Eric Edwards with the Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau. The roads are heating up, the water's heating up, so bring your motorcycle or your boat and explore all of Livingston Parish. Be sure to go to Denham Springs, check out our award-winning antique district, and shop the mini shops right there by Bass Pro. Lots of roads to travel right here in Livingston Parish and over 400 miles of great navigable waterways. So make sure you check out all the great events at visitlivingstonparish.com. Come see us in Livingston Parish.
Cajun Gonzalez, Baton Rouge's top spot for more than 75 years, carrying the best. With brands like Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, ATVs, street bikes, off-road, power equipment, and more. If it's fun and excitement you want, we've got it. Shop online or stop by the capital city's largest showroom. Great deals at great prices every day. Cajun Gonzalez, it's how you roll.
Now, you know, in a place like St. Bernard, there has to be incredible food. After all, there's all that fresh seafood, Spanish culture, and New Orleans right next door. You know it has to be good.
Well, Mimi is a term of endearment for a grandmother. And I am a grandmother as well as my sister-in-law, and we're partners. So our grandchildren call us Mimi, so we couldn't come up with a better name to make us both proud other than Mimi.
Excellent. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I've ever had this before, but it's worth having again.
Our chef is Lincoln Owens. He's actually from Ohio. He transplanted himself to Los Angeles with work and in a different career, and decided to go to culinary school and went to the Cordon Bleu in Los Angeles and graduated and went to work at the Peninsula Hotel in LA and was there for almost 10 years. And then fell in love with a New Orleans native, more particularly someone from Araby, Louisiana. And they fell in love, and they moved back to Araby. And he went to work for Emeril Lagasse. And then he left Emeril's and went to work at Cafe D's on Metairie Road to help open that facility. I guess it's been 2 years ago. Well, it's over 2 years ago because we're here for 16 months, and we were so blessed to get him. He is extremely, extremely talented.
Oh, I've never met a bread pudding that I didn't like. Oh my goodness, especially when it had white chocolate in the name. Oh, I better get a smaller bite. White chocolate bread pudding, the perfect ending to a perfect meal. Oh. I can taste that chocolate in there. This is fabulous. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. When Hurricane Katrina's floodwaters pushed across the region in August of 2005, they entered along the very body of water I had traveled on my fishing trip the day before. As we headed out of the dock and into the Mississippi River Gulf outlet that morning, Captain Casey pointed out the small cross and monument commemorating that awful event, an event that literally laid waste to lower St. Bernard Parish. The next day, I steered Black Beauty back to that spot for a closer look at the Katrina Monument. We hear a lot about how bad New Orleans was hit by Hurricane Katrina, but this part of St. Bernard Parish took the brunt of the wind and the water. There are 163 names on this memorial at the end of the road at Shell Beach. Despite the fact that nearly every structure in this part of the parish was either destroyed or severely damaged, the people of St. Bernard Parish have persevered, rebuilding their community, their lives, and their livelihoods. Today, St. Bernard, like its big sister next door, is thriving once again. Flood protection has been beefed up and the Gulf Outlet, or Mr. Go, has been closed. An extensive array of concrete walls and gates now protect the parish from future storms. But the memory of what happened here in August of 2005 lives on.
America on Two Wheels is brought to you by Gian Gonzalez, America's oldest family-owned motorcycle dealership. For all your power sports needs, come to Gian Gonzalez. Also brought to you by the Iron Warriors Motorcycle Club, sponsors of the annual Blessing of the Bikes, April 18th, 2015 in Denham Springs. And by Livingston Parish. Come visit, kick back your heels, and stay a while. We'll be glad to see you.
God bless Chrome Cowgirl.